One of the biggest lessons I learned on Biggest Loser was the notion that the truth will set you free. Let's face it, when you're in front of 15 million people every week and you're going to weigh in, it makes you be easily motivated to eat great 100% and exercise, because you're going to be accountable. You're going to look great if you do well, and you're not going to look so great if you don't. So one of the things that I learned from the show, and I did it actually a little bit before the show, was I used to use my smartphone to take pictures of everything that I ate, take videos of when I was working out, text and share things with my friends and family. I'd post things through social media. It kept me honest and aware of what I was doing, because a lot of what goes on is kind of subconscious. In fact, my family and I wrote a book called Smartphone Fit. It's not an app, it's really a book that talks about the simple principles of how you can use your smartphone and accountability through social media, through your circle of friends, to keep you on the straight and narrow. So after the show was over, it's regular life. I'm not, weighing in front of 15 million people. I do post my weight on Facebook. I share things with people, which really helps a lot. But I know you're also a big proponent, Jonathan, of accountability and using social media and letting people know what you're doing. So maybe you could share some of your insights. Is there any science behind that? Is there anything that really will help us reinforce that, the more that we not only eat well, but how we think and how we, put ourselves out there with other people? Is that a key ingredient that we should consider on the Smarter Science of Slim, being on the plan? I mean, I know for myself it really helps. It helps my family. That's why we are doing really well, besides all the science you've shared with us. So love some of your insights about that. I think it could be very helpful for people to hear what you think in the area of putting yourself out there, being accountable, and being truthful to yourself.
Hey Jay, you're exactly right that support and accountability is such a critical aspect of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and especially really transitioning into a healthy lifestyle. I like to say that science plus support equals success. And many behavioral psychology studies have shown that the more people we tell we're going to do something, the more likely we are to follow through, because we just have more and more reasons, and frankly we're just more and more accountable. If we tell 100 people we're going to do something and then we don't, we now have to tell 100 people we didn't do that thing. Whereas if we just keep it private, well, it still might be a little bit tough to look in the mirror, but at least we don't have to tell 100 people. So I highly encourage individuals who really want to make a commitment to a healthier and slimmer lifestyle to make a public commitment. In fact, we went so far as to create a support group on the Smarter Science of Slim website to facilitate this, and not only because it's important to get support, but it's also important to get support from supportive people. I know that might sound silly, but sometimes some of our friends or even some of our family may not support our choice to live a healthier lifestyle. So it's really important to tell people who are going to support you, and that's why we created the Smarter Science of Slim support group. It's certified hater-free, and you're going to get nothing but great support. And another great option is, of course, using things like Facebook or Twitter. But again, the people you are communicating with are not necessarily sharing your goal, so you may not get as much support. But the bottom line is, you are spot on that the more public and the more people we can share our goals with, assuming they're also supportive, the science is clear from a behavioral psychology perspective, the more likely we are to succeed. So just remember, science plus support equals success.